Welcome back to Tankappy VR. If you're old or new around here, welcome. I do appreciate your views, and if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. In fact, I'm doing a January 2022 giveaway, and this is the last video that I'll be doing. And once this uploads for the first 24 hours, and that's it, you got a chance to win one of 3 games. All you got to do is comment, subscribe, comment, just get your name out there, be seen. And one of you folks will be getting to pick one of 3 games that I personally am giving away. Okay, and that's going to be Walkabout Mini Golf, Pinball FX2 VR, or Swarm. Okay, just to clarify, this is for the Quest headset. Okay, so don't forget to comment, subscribe, comment. Today we're going to be checking out a Oculus App Labs game that's yet to officially release on the Oculus store, and that one is called Cybrix. So let's jump right on in there and work out whether this one should be a part of your collection. Welcome to Cybrix. This is it. This is the home screen. Now, yeah, as you can see, I'm in a tight play space, and I've given this game a small play in here, and I have to say, really, you need a bigger play space. I'm just saying that up front, okay? And that's not a bad thing of the game. You know, I'm all for games that need big play spaces. Gets me moving around, which I like. Okay, but just gonna give you an idea. If you do physically have a very, very small play space, okay, you're gonna need a bigger play space for this particular game. All right, this is the menu system. Okay, we've got quit, credits, calibrate height, settings, and play. Calibrate height would be if you want to manipulate the height of your player. Now, I haven't done that, but I'm pretty sure if you stood on a box or crouched down, it's definitely going to make things a bit different for yourself. It might actually make your play stay smaller if you were shorter. That might be an interesting thing to play with, just so you know. Okay, let's quickly go into settings though. Basic. I love this, man. I just basic settings. Look at this. Music, effects, voice. Now, I've turned all of these down nice and low so that my voice is going to come over and above. Soundtrack in this game is cool, man. Comfort mode as well. That kind of gets rid of the moving elements in the background, you know, that you'll see through the game as well. Okay, if you feel a little bit of motion sickness or you're more susceptible to that, okay, I'm okay. So I'm going to turn that back to having the background animations enabled. Let's hit the back button. Just your traditional trigger fingers to select, and you can jump left to right. Hey, now you think that should be normal, but some games don't even do that. It annoys the hell out of me, so at least, you know, you can do it. That's great. Okay, the graphics overall, I mean, a bit soft, but if I had to pick between soft and jaggy, I would definitely pick on the softer side. I think they've done a good job here, okay, without a doubt. Alright, let's just jump into play here. Okay, you got different game slots. Okay, so you got your different family members you want to jump in there, etc. I'm going to quickly go into my one that I've done here. And then you got 2 different games. Remember, this is single player. You got a campaign where you got 1 to 50 levels, and you slowly build up, and each one's got different harnesses. And then you got endless mode. Let's just quickly jump into campaign. Okay, now what do we got? I've chosen level 24 here purely because I am in a narrow play space, and some of these arenas can be quite large. In fact, let's just quickly go to 50 here. Oh, look at that. Not meant to be showing off here, but let's just go global. Where am I? Oh, number 2. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I'm just going to jump into that. I'm not going to actually give this particular one a go. Okay, but you can see here, like, I've still got a good meter, maybe just under a meter each side of me that I need to kind of play this particular level. It's wide, okay? You got to take a shuffle across or a big step across when the ball kind of gets down to the bottom right or left hand side. Just so you know, that's just give you an idea of play space. Alright, oh, there we go. While we're here, you know, see the different graphics. The ball goes out the back here, it starts again. You got your scores up the top there. It's very cool. Okay, let's just hit the flat button on the left controller. Let's just go back to menu. Okay, level 24. Bam, bam. Level 24. Alright, I'm gonna go normal. Okay, so I'm gonna be talking through this. Too extreme, I might stop talking and I'll lose concentration. So I go normal. Okay, what I'm gonna do now though, so I now need to rotate. Okay, I think I need to go this way. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way and reorientate myself just because I'm a bit wider in my room. Okay, let's just get like that. Alright, that's kind of as close as I'm going to get. Okay. Alright, so we got A to start. And you hit the ball. Alright. Powerball. So that just kind of pops up randomly. Okay. Get a whack. Got the gun. The gun can tap the ball, and I initially was annoyed that you could do that, but I have to say it has saved my life a lot. So the devs are listening to the players, okay, and players were saying that they wanted the guns to be able to hit the ball back. Powerball means if you hit it harder, okay. You got multi-balls, so this is when you gotta focus. I'm struggling to talk because it's awesome. Here we go, more multi-balls. How many of them can I get going now? 4. Okay, and obviously the goal is 2. So all I'm trying to do now is keep them all alive. Got a gun. Oh. Alright, couple of powerballs. Let's give that a whack. Okay, 3 powerballs. Shoot the birds. No. Gotcha. New high score. Let's just see where I landed on top 10. Nah, not even close. Alright, let's just hit back out of there. Alright, menu. Alright, so as you're playing the game, okay, that's normal, okay. Extreme is pretty much the same, but as you'll see that you get less lives. Lives are when the ball kind of shoots behind you, okay. And then over here you got the different types of special mini-game effects, really. You got the multi-ball and you got the gun, just so you know. And as you kind of jump through the levels, what do we got here? It tells you, 3 lives, gun. Okay, bigger paddles, shield, which is pretty cool when that comes up behind you. You've also got the bomb here. So when you're, some of the cubes, as you can see here, when you open them up and hit them, a bomb comes out, stops, and explodes in mini pieces. And you got to step and jump in between those mini pieces so you don't get hit. Okay, so it distracts you because obviously you're trying to keep your ball alive in the court, and then you got to stop and not hit the bomb, but at the same time keep that ball alive in the court. So there's a few different things to think about. Big paddles are fun. I don't know, I feel like you can hit them faster, whether that's the case, I don't know. The shield's super handy, especially when you want to just kind of keep whacking that ball and just get as many power ball smashes going to rank up your score as fast as you can. That shield activates behind you, and then the ball just bounces off the shield back into game. When the shield's not there, the ball will fly off into infinity, and you start the game again, okay, with the amount of lives that you've got. Okay, so that's kind of a bit of a rundown on the gameplay there for you. Okay, let's just kind of back out of here. Let's go into endless mode. Now, endless mode, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 different backgrounds, pass through. Now, honestly, I saw a photograph of, a screenshot of pass through itself. I think it was on Twitter maybe, I can't remember where. And I thought, man, that looks really cool. And that's what got me into this game. How bizarre was that? So I was like, if you're in a square living space or whatever, you could have people walking around your environment, whatever you want, and you've got this holographic. I think mixed reality games in the future are going to be super fun to play with, and I like the fact that this team is experimenting with that at the moment, okay? And who knows where that's going to lead in the future, especially with better headsets, with better pass-through cameras. All right, let's just jump into the valley here. Okay, so this little blue line around here, the cubes cannot get in front of that. Let's just take a quick look at this environment. Hey, pretty retro little city over there. Didn't see that. Okay, press A to save. Oh, it's already started the cubes. Didn't it? Oh, hit the chair. Shoot the bricks. You can tell you what, having a gun in this is very helpful. Oh, damn it. What's going on? Okay, here we go. Oh, still got more bullets. Powerball. Okay, Powerball. So, as you can see, it's a very tight space. I don't want to be reaching too wide. So, sometimes you just don't want multiple. You just want to focus, but you lose your focus on what's happening. Oh man. Quick reflexes in this game. So I felt like hit the ball hard then, but it didn't. Gotta get these ones up top. Come on, man. See, I'm gonna die. Oh no! I need a gun.
Powerball.
Oh, I missed the... Oh no, gotcha. Oh, so if the ball goes behind you out of play, you lose whatever secret weapon you have. Just so you know. Oh man, I'm gonna die. This is a terrible... I was hoping to at least play a bit longer than this. Give me a gun. Oh no. Oh, it was horrible. What was it? 119. My best is 608. Okay, let's just go global here. I'm 10. It's not too bad. There we go, over 1,000. Okay, oh look at that. I'm 10th overall. Okay, but I reckon I could crack 1,000 one day. All right, let's just head back out of there. Back. Now I'm in a tight play space, and I mean it does make it harder, to be honest, without a doubt. Anyway, that was a run through of Cybrix. Let's just kind of jump on the outside and wrap this one up. That was Cybrix on the Oculus App Lab. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for your chance to win one of those 3 games. Okay, there. We're going to do a subscribe, comment, subscribe. Just get your name out there. Let me see them, okay? And I'll be drawing that very, very soon, very, very early February 2022. And once this video goes live, 24-hour period, bam, competition's over. This is the last video for that January 2022 competition. Okay, so don't forget to comment, subscribe, comment. You got the ideas. Okay, now overall this is a very, very positive game. The graphics are there, the menu system's great. There's, you know, I've played it for a number of hours, okay, and you got a couple of single player, and you got a couple of different kind of, you got your campaign, and you got your endless mode, a few different environments going on there. In the campaign mode, you got your 50 different levels with 3 different difficulties. As you move up the difficulties, the ball gets faster and you get less lives, okay? You're gonna be better, you're gonna effectively be a better player. In endless mode, it feels like you're playing a different game, really. The bricks are coming towards you, and you got to kind of whack them away before they kind of cross the line. Kind of like a Tetris, you know. If you get too high, the game's over. So you got to kind of keep doing that. So those are kind of the 2 main game modes in this particular one. Now, I think if they were to expand in multiplayer, it would just make this game so much bigger, okay? And I don't know if multiplayer is going to be coming. No doubt the developers are just focusing on nutting out the single player mode. Fair enough, okay? But I think if they ever were to move into multiplayer where you have co-op with a mate and on a wide arena, and you both got to work together to kind of get the highest score, or work together in endless mode to get the highest bricks, I think that would work really well. And I also feel like if they had a 2-player multiplayer where you're against each other, okay, kind of like an air hockey or pong style environment, and maybe some bricks in the middle there, okay? I mean, I haven't really thought about the gameplay in that regards, but I think there's something there to explore, okay, insofar as multiplayer. There's not really too many negatives about this particular game, okay? There's only really 2 things that kind of bug me long term. Everything else about the game is a positive, okay? So if you're kind of on the fence, I definitely recommend getting it, okay, without a doubt, okay? It's a very simple game, and it will keep you busy for some time and give you some levels of entertainment, okay? It's a well-polished game. The graphics, the art design, the menu, the music, it ties together really, really well. They've thought about it. The 2 things, though, that kind of bug me is when you do hit the ball, it just doesn't translate as my brain would expect it to translate. Sometimes I whack it hard, the ball doesn't go that fast. Sometimes I barely hit it and it goes flying. Well, I'm not really barely hit it, but it definitely goes faster than what I was expecting. Okay, there's a bit of a mismatch of the translate there, and it kind of bugs me a little bit. Another thing is the game makes me, it's kind of like, the longer I play it, the slower I begin to hit the ball, okay? And I really want it to be the other way around, where the longer I play it, the faster I hit the ball. But the faster I hit the ball, okay, sometimes it doesn't go as fast as what I expect, so I'm thinking, what's the point? Other times I hit it, it does what I want it to do, okay, but then it's bouncing around so fast that I'm struggling to keep my eye on it, and I can't realistically hit it again in the direction I want until I slow it back down. So therefore, I'm always continuously slowing the ball down to a point where I can then hit it in the direction I want to kind of get the cubes I want. So the game naturally moves me towards hitting the ball slower. I don't know how you would resolve that. Maybe when you hit the ball and it hits off a surface, it loses a bit of its speed. So the surface is more of a cushion than a hard surface. And then by the time the ball comes back to you, it's slow enough for you then to hit it off in the angle that you want. Okay, these are just thoughts out loud, but they are the 2 things that kind of it kind of itches me, okay? Overall, I'm happy that this one is part of my collection. The team has done a great job, okay, and I really look forward to seeing if they're going to move into multiplayer in the future. And if you are on the fence, I do recommend it, okay? Support these small-time developers. They do a great job in evolving and growing this Quest ecosystem. Anyway, I'm Tag Happy VA. Don't forget the competition. 24 hours. Comment, subscribe, comment for your chance to win one of those 3 games. Below is the link to some Tag Happy VA merch. Go check it out. Anyway, till next time.